Number one. Number one. Number one. You gonna do what I say, bro? Pull over and get this the car. I can't argue with stupidity. I can't argue with stupidity. Get this. Pull over right here. Pull over right here. Pull over right here. Look how fast her dumb ass to get out where she don't know. Get your ass out so she can get her. Cause your friend's stupid. Y'all so smart, but y'all friend an idiot. Look at her. Bro, I don't give a bro, nothing to listen to. Let her dumb ass get out. She serves no purpose. Hurry up. What the taking so long? What the waiting for? Your little stupid out. You wanna be stupid too? No, you're not stupid. That's why I you. These stupid. This don't know what color is, racist. No, what do you need? What do you need? At the end of the day, y'all all grown. So when a tell you to go, your dumb friend said it's fine. Stay with her.
Blueface had a couple of girls on stream with him. Nothing out of the ordinary. This is the usual for him.
Bro, I cannot believe this nigga really like got all this scribble scrabble on his face, twin. He looked crazy as hell, bro.
And this situation got really bad, but it all started over a conversation and a debate over racism out of all things.
No, you've been lied to your whole life. You've been lied to.
I've literally grown up.
Because you don't know what colorist is. You're taking colorist and turning it into racism.
It's not racism.
Is racism and colorist the same thing?
Racism is when white people with superior
No, you don't have to be white to be racist.
You do have to be white to be racist.
So black people can't be racist?
Black people can be racist.
You're young. Play the music. She's young. She just said only white people can be racist. Can black people be racist?
You know what? Let me tell you something.
Can black people be racist?
No. Black people can only be racist.
Turn the music up.
The conversation at this point is all over the place. So she got upset at Blueface and called Blueface a colorist because Blueface said she was pretty for a dark-skinned girl. So that's where this initial conversation started, and then it spiraled over into racism. I think they're both just having two different conversations, to be honest.
For sure.
She's having a conversation about systematic racism.
Right.
Blueface is having a conversation about the textbook Webster Dictionary definition of racism, which are, again, those are just two different conversations.
Things. Because racist says a racist is a person who holds the belief that one race is superior to another, or someone who treats people unfairly because of their race or ethnic background. The term also describes actions, language, or policies rooted in this prejudice. So, like he said, race, anybody can be racist. If you think that, even if you think that white people are superior than black people, but you're black, that's still racist. You understand what I'm saying? But as far as like the colorist thing, I mean, I kind of get why that's offensive a little bit, I guess you could say. But you got to think about it too, like, gang. Some people just some people prefer dark-skinned dudes. Some dudes prefer lighter-skinned women. So I always like my wife brown skin. I always like the brown skin. So that's just always been me. I never really was, you know what I'm saying? That's just always been me, but whatever.
So which is why like it got so heated, because they're having two different conversations. Right. And they're both right respectively, right? Because again, black folks can't systematically be racist or affect anything in America. Yeah. Right. And Blueface is right that the textbook definition of racism is simply believing that another race is inferior. Right. So they're having two different conversations, and instead of listening to each other, this just spiraled out of control badly.
It's about to get worse?
Yeah, everybody
Shut the you young.
She said she finna whoop his ass.
Black people can be racist. Black people can be racist. Okay. I'm saying. You so dark, you dumb.
Have you ever needed your paycheck to just come a little early? Like, yeah, you get paid on Friday, but it's Tuesday and you need the money now. There's a banking app called Current, and they got a whole bunch of super useful features on this app. And one of the best features is it lets you access up to $750 of your paycheck early if you qualify. With Current, you get a full list of features like paycheck advance, fee-free overdraft, the build card, and more. Now, Paycheck Advance is my favorite, but if you focused on building credit, or if you just want a smoother way to manage your money, it handles everything in one app. And I know how I feel for your paycheck to be coming Friday, but you need your money Monday, and it's an emergency, and you need that money now, and you can't get that money now because you gotta wait, but you can't wait. And that's why I partner with them. And right now, they're giving $75 to anybody who signs up for the Current app using the link that's in my description, or scanning the QR code that's on the screen. If you scan the QR code, it'll take you straight to the sign up page where you can create your account. Just go through the normal sign up steps, enter your information, and order your current card. After you complete those steps, you'll see the option that pops up to enter my promo code. And that promo code is going to access your $75 when you switch your direct deposit. Make sure you go through the full sign up process so you do not miss out on the $75. If you ever feel like managing money is stressful or even just tight sometimes, it's definitely worth just checking out because that's literally what it's designed for. Helping people just like you stay more on top of your finances.
You don't even know what colorist means.
I know they're not about to break out into a fight in here.
You read something online. You read something on Instagram. You read it on Instagram.
I didn't read it, I lived it. I didn't read it, I lived it.
Racism or colorist?
You had a black listen.
You live racism or colorism?
Can you listen to me? Because I listen to you.
Bro, you're not listening to nothing I'm saying.
I'm listening to what you're saying, but I'm saying black people can only be prejudiced. You know why? Because racism comes from power. People who have power,
No, that's
white people,
okay.
You're 21. Shut the
Alright, shut up.
You were born in 2005. You don't know what you're talking about. You just said black people can't be racist. That don't make no sense.
I'm sorry, bro. I couldn't do it. Like, I couldn't be in a car with this shit. Why y'all even, this is a stupid ass argument.
Saying that dumb. So black people can't be racist.
No.
Turn the music up. This is dumb. Turn the music up.
Blueface made a couple of obvious mistakes here. First off, arguing with a woman is nuts,
stupid.
Especially on camera. Now, I understand you're live streaming, but once you realize the conversation isn't going anywhere, y'all don't understand each other.
Right.
Blueface ain't really trying to understand what she's saying.
Right.
It's not going to go anywhere. You detach.
Exactly.
But it felt like Blueface was the one escalating the conversation.
Yeah, he was.
Right. Even how he told her to shut up is dismissive.
Called her a bitch.
If Blueface would have said, let's talk about something else. Right. To me, like that would have been like a nicer way.
Yeah.
But simply saying shut up, understanding that ego is at play here, and she's not gonna hear you tell her shut up in front of like 3,000 people.
Right.
And think, okay, cool. Right. I'm gonna shut up. No, right? No. Like obviously not. Like obviously she's going to continue to talk so she don't, right? Like so she don't look crazy.
Right.
So I put the onus on Blueface for not de-escalating this situation as fast as he could, because he continues to escalate it, and eventually it just gets to a point that's really bad. And I just have a bad feeling that this is going to backfire really badly once you see what Blueface did to her at the end of this video.
Oh, no. What'd he do?
This is just for you guys in the chat. Black people can definitely be racist. Everybody can be racist. She don't know where the she's from. She's just talking. What's the definition of racism? What's the definition of racist? What is the definition of racist?
Being prejudiced to someone based on their skin color. You cannot be racist to someone that is
What is the definition of racist?
You cannot be racist to someone
You're not
that's
Martin Luther
already
King.
oppressed.
Shut up.
You're not racist to someone that's already oppressed.
What's the definition of racism?
Simple. We're already oppressed.
What's the
Black
definition
people.
of racism?
We are already
What's the
oppressed.
definition of racism? We're not asking about oppressed. What's the definition of racism? Tell me. You so smart. Tell me. You want me to tell you first, huh?
Go ahead.
You want me to tell you first? Okay, let me tell you first.
Please tell me first.
Because you thought you knew what colorist meant.
Please build on my case.
Because you've been on TikTok, you've been on Instagram, and you see people say, oh, if you say something about dark skin, you're colorist.
In the grand scheme of things, that dark-skinned girl comment isn't even top 5 worst things he did on his live stream. But people right now is still going off on him for it. Like women is blasting him online for those comments.
Of course they are.
And that's the thing. You don't really have you didn't really have to engage. Like this conversation does not really serve you.
Yeah.
Like what's the purpose of engaging in this conversation? Like what is it going to benefit
What
you?
is this doing?
It's just like it's not.
Especially that's not even your bitch. I wish I would argue with a girl for this long. That's not even my wife. Are you fucking crazy, nigga? I'm not doing that. I ain't arguing no fuck man. Shit. Boy. Y'all crazy as hell, gang. I ain't never been that nigga. Like if this not my girlfriend, or I'm married now, but just my whole life. This not no girl I'm dating, taking serious shit like that. I'm not arguing with you. What the fuck I'm arguing with you for?
It feels like every decision he's currently making is either content driven or ego driven, because there's some points like during this conversation where he even tells the girls on the side to be quiet so the mic can pick up in their debate and their argument more. Yeah. He even tells the driver, yo, turn on the music so they can hear their argument more, right? So it doesn't, it don't feel like he's out of control. It feels like everything he's doing is strategic and purposeful, which makes this even more concerning, because why would you strategize a clip like this that makes you look terrible, especially towards the end? I don't think he cared, though. You know Blueface don't get no fuck. Is where he does something that got AB and Dina Gray in trouble and ultimately sued.
No. Go ahead, keep going.
He threw water on her?
Search it up.
No, that's not how colorist works. I just told you the definition of colorist.
You know what you're talking about. Mind you, you searched it.
Okay.
Please don't. Okay.
Get
it all out. Thank you.
I think he's gonna throw water on her.
Go ahead. He said I'm trying.
Shut the up. Oh, y'all not talking about nothing over here.
Y'all ain't talking about shit either.
You wanna know the definition of racist, right? A person who holds the belief that a certain race are inherently superior or inferior to others.
Okay, Grandma.
Where the f does it say?
And where does that come from? Power. And where does the power come from?
Why don't say power?
100 years of oppression. It doesn't have to, you know what? It doesn't have to be as simple as a Google definition.
You are so dumb.
It has to be as easy
you are so dumb.
as going through history.
You are so dumb.
I'll be dumb.
You are so dumb.
You just because you don't understand me, I'll be dumb.
She's not dumb. She's actually pretty intelligent. Now, she's not articulating it perfectly, but she understands the concept. She understands what systematic racism is, and that's what she's trying to articulate, which is systematic racism.
But she's not.
Blueface is arguing the textbook definition of just blanket racism. So they're just arguing two different things. Blueface ain't really trying to hear her out, and once you get called dumb a couple of times, you don't really feel like hearing out the other person either. But she's not dumb. Again, I've seen dumb people. I wouldn't categorize this chick as dumb at all.
Definitions, and she makes her own definition.
I don't take definitions.
I just read a definition. It don't say nothing about oppression. It don't say nothing about. You're 21. You don't know nothing about history. You're born in 2005. You don't know nothing about history.
Read the book.
What history? What book?
What book? Every book. You can read a book.
Bro, you're 21. You're 21. You're 21. You don't know nothing about history. So what's racist mean? What's racist mean? And what did I just read?
You just read someone oppresses someone.
It didn't say nothing about oppression.
I'm telling you, it's coming from
racist means that you think you're better than somebody else because of the race you are.
Blueface, you know what happened?
Oh my God.
My homegirl want to party and have fun.
Then just shut up.
You shut up. Bye.
Pull over and kick this game.
Go ahead.
Pull over. Pull over right here.
They're currently on the highway.
Oh no.
Blueface is saying, kick her out on the highway.
Here we go.
Bad mistake.
Bad mistake.
Let me remind you guys of somebody else who did the exact same thing and how it played out for them. It landed them with a lawsuit. It landed them with the worst PR ever. But more importantly, a lawsuit that they're currently dealing with. The girl they kicked out got hit by a car, got sent to the hospital. You know who that was? Well, Dina Gray and AB. Here is the exact same thing that took place on their stream that Blueface is attempting to do a couple of months ago that led to nothing but chaos in their life. So I don't know why Blueface would attempt to repeat this on camera as if he didn't see what they went through already.
Tell her your age. We don't play. I ain't playing, bro. How old you is, bro?
No, that is, yeah. Tell us how you're finna drop you off.
Get the out. She out. No, also get this up out of here. She lied. She a red flag. Don't ever lie.
Back off from me, okay? So I'm thinking, oh, this is content. Like, you know, like I need to control myself. I need to control my emotions because this is content. Like they're gonna come back for me. There's no way they're just gonna, you know. So like once I seen that car like keep, I was like, oh my God, like screaming, like running, like screaming to the top of my lungs, like they laughing.
How do y'all keep putting y'all like? I'm don't get me wrong, these niggas is both, but how do y'all keep putting yourself in these situations? As women, you know? I don't know. I don't know. I just think women need to be more careful and more particular with who they decide to spend their time around and who they decide to kick it with. Like, there's no reason for any woman who respects herself to even be in a car with a bunch of hoes and Blueface. Where are y'all going? What are you doing of any type of substance right now? Same with AB and Dina Gray. What are you really doing, you know?
I was drunk. My emotions were high.
She also posted a video of her in the hospital, but it's too graphic. I think she got like blood on her hands, something like that. So I can't play it. Yeah, but that was the outcome of it. Now, Blueface kicking this girl out on the side of the highway, to me, like come on, bro.
Yeah, that's
now
crazy.
The worst part about this too is the people that was with Blueface tried to stop him from his bad decision.
Right.
Like his driver was not trying to pull
Like,
over. He
no.
said, bro, no. But Blueface demanded he stop. Like they were trying to save him from this bad decision, but he was just adamant.
I'm not doing it.
T, gotta go.
If I'm the driver, I'm not pulling over. I'm not on the freeway. We can go to drop her off in front of a hotel or, you know what I'm saying, a police station somewhere or something. But I'm not dropping her. I'm not pulling over on this freeway to drop nobody off. I don't give a fuck what's going on.
I truly hope this don't backfire against Blueface, bro.
It's
truly
going to.
hope it doesn't, man.
Number one. You gonna do what I say, bro? Pull over and get this the car. I can't argue with stupidity. Get this. Pull over right here. Pull over right here. You ask the questions for. Yo, about this.
Why are you kicking? And this at least in the Dean and Great situation, it was they handled it the wrong way. But I understand why they wanted her to get out of the car because she wasn't saying her age or how old she was, or they were confused about. They were scared. This is just stupid. So you kicking her out on the side of the freeway? I guess they on the freeway. You kicking her out in the middle of nowhere because y'all having a dumbass argument about racism and colorism, like
Dumbass car. Y'all want to keep her in here? Get your stupid ass out. Look how fast her dumb ass is to get out where she don't know. Get your ass out so she can get her ass out. No, cause your friend's stupid. Y'all so smart, but y'all friend an idiot. Look at her.
She's not stupid.
Bro, I don't give a nothing to listen to. Let her dumb ass get out. She serves no purpose. She's a little ass kid. Hurry up! What the taking so long? What the waiting for? Get your little stupid ass out. Go ahead. Come on. Hurry up. Let's go. Chop chop. No, we don't give a grown. The you want to be stupid too? No, you're not stupid. That's why I you. These stupid. This don't know what color is, racist. No, what do you need? At the end of the day, y'all all grown. So when a tell you to go, your dumb friend said it's fine. Stay with her. So when a motherfucker tell you to go, your dumb ass. That was just so unnecessary, gang. Like that. I don't know if niggas just be feeling big and bad. They feel like they just did something because you got the power and everybody listen to you because you paying for everything and this, that, and third. But this shit be unnecessary as hell, bro. And my chest sore as hell. But this shit be unnecessary as hell, bro. It's just unnecessary. It was no point of doing that. Like over this dumb shit, no point at all, gang. Like I said, at least when Dean kicked her out, there was some confusion about how old she was. They could have handled that a lot better. They still wrong, but this is just all the way left field. And the fact that nobody really saying nothing, and like the driver tried to say something, you know what I'm saying? But me personally, shit, I would, if I'm the driver, I'm not pulling over. I don't give a fuck who you is or what you talking to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you ain't paying me no $1 million a year to do whatever you say. I'm a fucking driver, probably an Uber or some shit. Like, nigga, I'm going home, bro. I'm not. You can drive this bitch if you want to, then. Oh shit! What the hell? A random ass thing just popped. What the fuck just happened, bro? I just clicked on.
Blueface made a really big mistake on stream today. That's eventually gonna come.
Hard life.
Get this. Pull up. Nothing about 20. It's fine. Stay with her. Your dumb ass friend said it's fine. Yeah, now y'all both on the side of the highway because your friend's stupid. That's y'all fault.
Don't need your input. Don't say.
I don't know nothing about 21-year-old car just popping it. Colorist means.
How's she popping it though?
I just looked at the definition of colorist and didn't say none of that. You've been on Instagram too long. You've been in them comments. People say, "Oh, it's colorist." Y'all don't even know what colorist means.
Yeah, they gotta.
So you gotta kick.
Black people can't be racist.
So you kicked her out because she think black people can't be racist? Like this is just stupid.
We're all human. Everybody.
What? Why black people can't be racist? Why cannot black people be? Why cannot black people be racist?
I don't know the aftermath of this. I don't know what happened to them girls. I don't know if they were hurt. I don't know if they made it home safely. I just don't know.
That shit was
what
lame,
I can tell you is, be expecting a lawsuit in a week, man. Ask Dina AB how this move worked out for him, man. And ultimately, bro, I think it was just unnecessary. Now, she did kind of trip by telling Blueface to shut the F up too, but if Blue started the disrespect, I can't blame her for matching the disrespect.
I just don't like when people have like all the tough guy energy with women. That's what I'll say about that. Yeah, I don't understand why. Neither one of them was really wrong, but it's just like that's not nowhere near a good reason to kick a woman out on the side of kick a man, anybody out on the side of the, these is people, gang. These is people. That's somebody's daughter, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I think that I think in life there's no like, nowadays, it's not no like, nobody feels like there's responsibility for others in the world. And I think that we all have a duty. I think men have a duty to at least like treat people the right way, especially when it comes to women, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that it's a woman just make it worse. But even if it was a man, he still would have been just as bogus. Like, why are you kicking this person out because you want to feel like a mob boss, or you want to feel like the boss, or feel like you did something? Like, that was nowhere near a serious enough argument for you to want to kick them out on the side of the road. Like I said, that's somebody's daughter. That's somebody's sister. That's somebody, you know what I'm saying? And as black people in general, we should have a duty to look out for each other, bro. Even if we do disagree. So I don't know. That was some of the lamest shit I've seen ever.